Rock up in the spot by your booza batilo, do man high. Rock up in the spot by your booza batilo, do man high. Rock up in the spot by your booza batilo, do man high. Sa, uze, usentwana, dance, booty y'all don't understand my kind of mind. Rap is what I'm made for. If you mind, it's my 9 to 5. My attitude like a rich kid when I step up in the building. It's just I am.
You mesmerize me.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I like that. And that's our guest in studio, Inseezy. He's telling us about his music, and we'll be playing you some of his songs. Yes, some songs by him. So, you know, as that is a local group, and looking at the Durban scene of hip hop and South Africa as a whole, and how musicians are tasting our trap music and also maybe making their own sound, their own individual sounds. What sets your music apart?
I'd like to think I don't necessarily follow what everyone's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So to speak, I kind of do try to do as much as I can as possible. I don't think anyone should specifically do something, because I mean, then you don't learn anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're constantly doing the same thing, then you end up sounding monotonous. Mm-hmm. So over time, I mean, you gotta adapt or you'll struggle.
Okay.
You know, change is hard, but it's needed.
Yeah.
So, which brings me to point, do you produce your own tracks? How do you come about with the sound? What do you
I source out beats, so I have I know most of the guys actually because I've been here for a while,
Mm-hmm.
like in the industry. So I'll get guys like Gemini who produced on the project, Dan Phantom. I even worked with Sketchy Bones, but like in the past he did like our first single.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't literally sit in the studio and produce with someone in terms of making the beat.
Yeah.
Because I tried that once and I hated it. The reason that I like the elements of surprise and finding what I like instead of you selling me what you like in the beat.
Yes.
So that kind of changes the direction of the song and how you think towards it. So that's why it's like I'll get someone to send me stuff, or we'll sit down together and just play me about the stuff and I'll pick what I need.
Nice. I'll remember that for next time.
Mm-hmm. So whatever happened to Nishvan? Are you guys still a group? Did you guys decide to take a break? Because I remember you from Nishvan, we started on campus, that's another topic on its own. Whatever happened to Nishvan?
We're still around, and I got all of them on the project as well. I played you guys with songs actually with inside the audience as well. We're still good, man. It was more than just music necessarily. It was more of a brotherhood. We just happened to make music together. But I mean, we're all still doing music solo wise, but I mean, we're still here songs with us together.
Okay, well, we'll be listening to one of your tracks coming up, actually. So, yes, coming up next will be Booty Love, and we'll see you on the flip side of Inseezy. Every day is Friday.
And that is Inseezy featuring Nels and Sen.
Yeah.
I have to say that slowly, just in case I mess up the person's name.
Imagine you say
That's
that.
right.
Well, I actually enjoyed that track. Can you tell us a bit more about that track, actually?
We just wanted to resemble like a good party, chill vibe, bonfire at the beach type thing.
You got that right.
So it was more of like, we wanted a song where resembled Durban, but like, cause it's such a chill place, we couldn't do like a turn up like all the way. We had to do like a turn something.
Okay. Keen and switching it up a bit.
Yeah.
So if you just tune in, we're still joined by Inseezy, and he's letting us know about his music and
Playing a few songs.
artists a bit further, right?
Yes.
So, and if you're curious, ladies, go on Facebook. I just posted a picture with us with him, so you can also see and say hey. So can you tell us about the collab with the Nels?
I started working with Nels. Actually, let me tell you, we met in a very weird way. And I think it was at Boulevard. Actually how we met, we battled. And it wasn't even my choice, but I took it easy. But anyway, that happened.
Yeah.
Then I think like a few months later, she was working with the guys I was rolling with the first time when we met her. Then obviously from then on, we started working on the song. I think the first song we worked with was called Drink Don't Trip. We shot a video for that. Then time passed. Then a year later, when I was working on my project called Trial and Error, I just called her up. She swung by the studio and we did the thing.
Huh. You know, I was asking you off air, do you ever get in touch with your emotions when you're writing your songs? Or you just like, emotions for who? What? Let me just talk about Nice life.
Okay, so yes and no. Yes, it's confusing. So I have a project called Trial and Error that I'm gonna release probably sometime this month.
Mm-hmm.
So with the term trial and error, it refers to failing,
Mm-hmm.
getting back up, trying again, failing, get it until you get it right, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking at it from the whole project is based on my life. It's basically like a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever I do has to be relative to what I went through.
Oh.
So hence, it's personal.
Mm-hmm.
You may not pick it up at first, but it's very personal.
Okay.
But to say I'm emotional about it, no. But what I'm talking about may be. That's where the difference lies.
Oh, I see what you did there, confusing the pants off me. Anyway, come up next is another song by Inseezy, Miss Me, featuring Masandi.
Yeah, I'm starting getting pretty ugly.
Yes, and when we come back, you'll tell us more about the song and what it's all about. We have a local artist, just to remind you, and why local?
Why?
It's like, you know.
And that was a local artist, Inseezy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
So tell us about the song and how you came about to collaborate with artists on the song.
How did I go about it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Masani is kind of like the easiest guy to work with because he's always around.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just sent him the beat. Actually, I'm not. I didn't send him the beat. I actually called him when he came to the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of just recorded the hook. Then I chilled on it for a bit. Then I worked on other songs. Then I came back to it. Then I sent it to Pretty Ugly, and he sent me like 2 verses. And then I kind of just picked the one that I liked. And then I finished the song. Kind of that was that. In terms of what the song means, it's kind of like self-explanatory, really. You know, hip hop slang. Miss Me is kind of a term. It's like when you're kind of just brushing things off, like you're not trying to hear anybody.
I had to clear my chest. Hip-hop, you said that if you know hip-hop, it's like, yeah.
So it's kind of like when you're not with it, type of thing. Like you're not agreeing with anything. So if you say it's hot, and I'm saying it's cold, I'm like, it's cold, miss me, type of thing.
Wow. That's something new.
You know, so it's that sort of thing. So this was kind of like in hip hop. Well, the industry in itself is like certain things go a certain way, and some of us sometimes don't agree with certain things, and we're not going with it. So it's kind of like miss me with that BS.
Oh, okay. And you're part of the Opium Avengers. How do you come about being together?
I was selected, okay. Okay, well, actually, no. How it started was, it was Breezy's idea, and a song called Ziash.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did the song. The song consisted of me, MX, HCL, Champ, Nasty C, and Beast.
Mm-hmm.
So initially, it wasn't like a movement or a group. It was just a bunch of guys from Durban that actually rap pretty damn well.
Oh.
So these guys were selected by Breeze. Not that it was formed. So he picked the song and was like, okay, shout out. We made the song did well. Then obviously certain people decided to carry on with it and some people deferred. So that's how this went.
Oh, okay. And by you saying Avengers, it's not because of any superheroes.
No, we rap like superheroes, that's why.
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's easy. Hell mama. If you've just tuned in, you're still listening to the Weekend Special.
Yes.
Chantal and Nupazi.
Yes.
And we have a guest in studio.
Yes.
Yes. So we're wrapping up the interview, so that sounds pretty deep. Or did I just read too much into it?
It is.
Okay. So it's also your latest song, right?
Yeah, that is the next single.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually the first time playing.
Wow.
Hi, Fashion
Well,
Talk.
I must say, I'm not a hip hop fan, but I'm fast becoming one.
Great.
So where can people find you on social network?
Whichever platform, just type in Inseezy, INSEEZY, you will find me. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, whole shebang.
And just before you leave, can you tell me, is it part of the hip hop look to not smile or say hi?
What you mean?
Because I remember every time I'd see you on campus, I never saw you smiling ever.
He's
So,
smiling now.
Was that scary every time?
I wasn't aware of that part.
Amen.
So if you miss,
Varsity.
yeah, it is. I guess it is. But if you still want to see the guy, go on Facebook, type in Inseezy, and that's where you also find his music, right?
Yeah, you'll find the musical, the updates to the music. So you'll kind of get like the gist of it. Because like I'm dropping like a deluxe version of Trial and Error. So even with that, you on my timeline, you will see when I'm dropping it or how long till I drop it, or I'll drop links for like videos on YouTube or the actual stream links and so forth.
Okay. And before you leave, as Chantal and I always do before we play the Hangover Hour mix, as it's playing in the background, we have Last Night I. Hashtag Last Night I. Finish the sentence.
Last night out.
Last night, what did you do?
Dot.
I was watching Kung Fu movies all night.
Chantal, Last Night I.
I partied too hard. Hence the music.
Oh yes. Same applies for me. Enjoy the Hangover Hour mix, and don't forget, tell us how you feel about the mix.
And a weekend action to look forward to sees two major finals being played tomorrow. Zamalek will host South African side Mamelodi Sundowns in the final of the CAF Champions League second leg with Sundowns.
Now, introduce himself. He's a very guy. He's been to places and now he's here at the duty. My brother, please. Kiyapileka phezu khamba kanjani? Ugazi lami ubani?
Go by the name of Inseezy. Some call me Inseezy.
Oh yes, you are the guy here by the name of Insane, and but now you are Inseezy.
Yeah.
Tell me what's happening, my brother.
Hey man, I'm working on a new project that I'm dropping named Trial and Error Deluxe. So I'm currently doing that promotion for the actual. It's not a mixtape, it's not an EP, it's kind of like in between.
Okay.
I've got a lot of people in there. Got the likes of Masandi, Gemini, Pretty Ugly, got Scorch, I got Neo, I got Maraza. It's a whole lot of people.
I see. I think Ayanda is loving this. Yeah, I see you've also spanning it. It's too much. I see here you've actually you were an open act for Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
I see. It says the list is endless. Satmas, FIFA World Cup. We are span.
I like that man.
Yeah, we are must hustle.
Funny enough, the first start like in rapping, like the platform that I had was at a show called Blazing Friday. That was down at the courts last DB.
Okay.
That was basically the start of kind of everything.
I see. That was my next question. Would see where did this whole thing start? But did it start there in that event, or you always had?
There've been like other shows, but like that's where the whole recognition thing started.
Come on, tell us, take us down memory lane. Challenges.
It was a show done by I think Swiss. I don't know, Swiss and somebody else. What used to happen is every Friday we'd meet up in Makoti. There'd be a sound system. There'd be people playing basketball. Then they'd host like freestyles or battles or performances. Then they'd have like I think people like Lento or Ewok. They would host the show and so forth. So a lot of people came through. No Zawe, Bapumako and Oshonji, like most people you know. So
okay, busy
yeah, because we started there. Then obviously as time went on, we started a group called Niche Fam.
I see, I can see that here.
Yeah, so we did a bunch of that stuff. I did videos, toured a bit. So right now I'm just currently doing like a solo thing, but we all are technically.
Okay, so everybody decided to, okay, let's try and do our own thing,
but like not the same thing, like
I see.
But we all like within the same thing.
I see. Okay, let's screen a little bit. But when we come back, Inseezy is in the house, so we're still going to be chatting more with Inseezy. Let's say, hail mama. Let's say this. Okay, this is a Hail Mama from Inseezy. He's in the house, and you can introduce it yourself if you want.
Yo, check out my first new single out of the Trial and Error Deluxe called Hail Mama.
And that was Umar Inseezy with his track titled Hail Mama. Inseezy is in the house right here on your #1 radio station, Radio DUT, the soundtrack to your life. Inseezy, tell me, my brother, this track, how did it come about?
It came about, it was, okay, so I got this project, right, called Trial and Error.
Right?
So trial and error being the purpose of trial and error, you make mistakes, you fix them, you carry on with life, man.
Okay.
So, I figured the whole project is a timeline of my life, of struggles you go through in life.
Okay.
Now, Hail Mama is one portion in the timeline of what happened in my life. Because the song is literally about how I grew up, but not necessarily in detail, but the challenges, how they mold you to become a certain person.
I see.
So now, hence the term Hail Mama, I'm actually referring to my grandmother. So, you'll hear in the song, there's a story about my mother and my father. So it's a full breakdown.
Yeah, yeah.
So, that song connects to other songs in the project. So the whole project in total explains who I am and what I stand for as a person and who I'm probably going to grow to be as time goes.
Okay, so that actually takes off my next question, but no, I'm so anyway. So the whole project is about your life.
It's my life.
Okay.
In a nutshell, it's like the pre-story to the actual story. So if we looked at it in the sense of an essay, the project is an introduction.
I'm told my brother. Cool stuff. Who's planning about?
I work with two of my homies that are here, the hybrids, Scorch and O'Neill Dow. I worked with Gemini, produced a few songs on it. Omar Raza produced a song on it. Loyalty produced a song on it. I worked with August Rust. Who else? I worked with MX, Masandi. I worked with Pretty Ugly. I worked with Usenamila. I worked with Nels. I worked also with a guy from Durban named J Lotus, HCL.
Sack Beats.
I worked with Sack Beats as well. There's a few guys.
No, and I can see, one of our own, the one and only Ayanda from Lunch with the Girls. He's got something to say.
I am so sorry to gay crash this interview. I just can't handle it. You worked with Miranda?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness, don't joke.
It's serious.
Like, I'm such a fan. Like, your track, the one that you just guys played now.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Hail Mama.
Is it out on iTunes?
Not yet. The song's not out yet.
So are you more like an underground artist for now?
Not necessarily.
What are you then?
I'm just an artist.
He's an artist.
Oh my god!
He's an
No.
artist.
In a sense that I'm still, in terms of me as a solo artist, I'm
Yeah.
still fairly new.
Oh yeah.
But within what I was doing, I was established.
So should we actually add?
So now it's more, I'm kind of trying to pave my own
Wow.
way.
Okay, I'm gonna do
You have
this.
to pay bills.
I know. I'm gonna do. Before I pay bills, I need him to, or maybe I don't know. I need you to 16 bars. Kanyana. I don't know if you.
Can you throw me a beat?
Let's give it a beat.
I can give you a beat.
Yes.
What beats must I give you?
It could be anything. You're the man.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking. What beats?
Rapping house. You rapping house. Which house up there?
Yeah, I'm avoiding rapping the verse.
This is good.
I will start it up.
I want you to.
So the whole song in video yako and stuff, and now we know who's Spani Nabobani. Is it out? Is
It's not out yet. It's gonna be out next week, hopefully by Friday.
Oh, okay. It's in progress and it's coming out as soon as possible.
Pretty much, yeah.
Would you is there anybody else you would want to work with in the near future?
A lot of people, your AKAs, your Caspers, you know. There's quite a few people, like all the main big guys. Obviously, everyone wants to work with. But I mean, I'm not that picky.
Okay.
As long as it's good music.
As long as the music cook grand.